Welcome to the Dubai Navigator. My name is Lucas Vincent. If you live or plan on moving to Dubai or the UAE and are wondering how to cost-effectively invest in stocks, ETFs, bonds and other securities, you have come to the right place. In this guide, we're covering in detail all your trading options as a UAE resident. Thank you for watching. Traditional banks. If you are located in the UAE, you will most likely already have a local bank account, be it a personal bank account or a company bank account. An advantage of using a local bank is that you can keep your transfer fees low. For example, you won't need to transfer funds to external brokerage accounts. Stocks traded on the Dubai or Abu Dhabi stock markets are highly regulated, and you will only be able to buy them through a UAE-based bank brokerage account. In addition, you will need to apply and get approved as a registered investor to buy UAE-based stocks. Another upside of trading through a UAE bank is the ease of estate planning. Every country you invest in and keep cash holdings in usually requires a separate will. So if you use a US-based brokerage account and hold cash in it, you may need a separate will and could be liable to pay US inheritance taxes. We are experts at dealing with complex multi-country estate plans for UAE residents. Check out our services on our website thedubainavigator.com. The major downside of using UAE banks to trade stocks and securities is the relatively higher trading fees in international markets. If your trading volume is high, these fees will diminish relative to your stock investments, but they will still be higher than with foreign stockbrokers. Foreign stockbrokers. Stockbrokers like Saxo Bank and Interactive Brokers offer more competitive trading fees as compared to most banks. Stockbrokers, most of which are not UAE based, usually do not allow you to trade in UAE stocks. However, they make up for it with a much wider selection of international securities. In order to trade through a stockbroker, you will need to open an account with them and transfer funds over from your bank account. In order to trade in foreign stocks, you will need the currency the stocks are traded in. That could be US dollar, British pound or euro. If you already have said currency in your UAE bank account, you can simply transfer it over. If you do not have the required currency, you may exchange and transfer it through your bank, which is expensive, or through an exchange house like currencyfair.com. Unfortunately, the exchange house Wise, formerly known as TransferWise, does not operate in the UAE anymore, so you cannot use it to transfer money out of the country. Alternatively, if your stockbroker accepts foreign currency holdings, you may be able to transfer foreign currencies like dirham over to your stockbroker, who then exchanges them at a more reasonable rate. US-based Interactive Brokers, for example, accepts UAE dirham. The main disadvantage of using a stockbroker is the complexity of the resulting inheritance issues. Interactive Brokers is based in the US and Saxo Bank is based in Denmark. If you keep cash in those accounts, it may not be covered by your UAE will. The solution in this case is to set up a multi-country will structure. This is one of the services we specialize in. Check out the details on our website thedubainavigator.com. Trading apps, CFD brokers. The probably best known option to trade is Trading Apps. One company that has been heavily advertised in the UAE and specifically Dubai is equity.com. One of Dubai's metro stations was even renamed after the company. The problem here is that many of these trading apps or services do not offer traditional stock, bond and ETF investing. It just looks like it on the surface. Apps like equity.com are only offering CFDs of stocks, ETFs, etc., but not the actual stocks and ETFs. These CFDs are bets on whether an underlying asset increases or decreases in value. Buying a CFD is not a long-term investment strategy and is much riskier. Other brokers that look like traditional stockbrokers but in reality are only offering CFDs are CMC Markets, IG.com and FX Pro. These services are highly speculative, so remain cautious that you're not accidentally opening a trading account with a CFD broker rather than a traditional stockbroker. Here at the Dubai Navigator, we develop legal strategies that allow you to relocate your business and residence to Dubai and the UAE, make tax-optimized investments in properties and stocks, and draft safe international estate plans to protect your global assets. Visit us on our website, thedubainavigator.com, and access a large range of free articles on tax and investment issues for Dubai and the UAE. Thank you for watching. Conclusion: opening and maintaining a stock and securities investment portfolio is a prudent path to long-term financial success. Depending on what you are looking to invest in, it is important to consider the main two alternatives: traditional banks and foreign stockbrokers. If you're looking for more support in this regard, check out our investment strategy services. We are experienced in developing strategies that help you avoid inheritance taxes, capital gains taxes, and dividend taxes in international markets if you are a UAE resident.